Hi everybody, thank you for joining me on today's review. I am going to be talking about Osmanthus by Ormonde Jayne. This was released in 2006 and like a lot of other Ormonde Jayne perfumes was composed by Jayne. I'm going to get straight into this because I have a little bit to say about Osmanthus. I have an official Ormonde Jayne sample that this review is based on. I've had this for over a year now. When I bought my bottle of Tolu, this came with it. And it is a lovely smelling fragrance. In the opening, I get mainly a grapefruit. It dominates the opening. Osmanthus for me is a lovely floral note. I really like it in almost its purest form. When I've smelled Osmanthus in other perfumes that feature it, I love those fleshy, apricot, leathery facets that Osmanthus brings, and it becomes a very versatile floral note when you pair it with different things. It brings out more leather aspects, the more fruity, apricot-y aspects. And it's also got, because Osmanthus is used in some teas in some parts of the world, it does also, it can evoke tea notes as well. But mainly what I like about Osmanthus, the material, is those leathery apricot aspects. Now here, I'm not entirely sure about why this was actually called Osmanthus, to be honest, because it is not really showcased in any way here. I get the grapefruit. Then what happens is, as it develops, you get some floral notes. I can't pick out specific ones. I know there is jasmine, obviously Osmanthus. There is water lily, I think, and I get those watery floral aspects about it in the heart, and then ultimately it's a lovely musky base that it dries down into. But I can't help but feel that at 160 pounds for a 120 ml bottle, based on the Ormonde Jayne website, this feels like it's a lot to pay for what it is. When I spray this on, as much as I enjoy it, because it's a sample, I really enjoyed this in the warm weather. As much as I enjoy it, I can't help but think that I would have not much trouble finding something just as lovely in, say, the Guerlain Aqua Allegoria line, and a lot cheaper as well. For instance, a grapefruit, I can't go past something like Pampelune, even though it's not the same, but because this to me predominantly is a citrus floral based on grapefruit, on white watery florals, and then a standard kind of musky dry down, it is lovely, but I would never even consider buying this from Ormonde Jayne. I would look for something elsewhere at a lot better value for money. This is an eau de parfum concentration, but I must say that I sprayed the dry down on this at about an hour ago, and it's probably as faint as it's going to be before I can't smell it anymore. So my opinion on this scent is that it smells lovely for what it is. If you were to just smell this blindly, you would say it's a really pleasant, not so strong grapefruit with white florals. And yes, guys, more women are likely to wear this than men. So, you don't have to ask me in the comments whether this is more masculine or feminine. Just know that probably more women are going to wear this scent. But for what it is, I can't really recommend that this would be that people should go and buy this. Always test, but I would certainly not even consider buying a bottle of Osmanthus by Ormonde Jayne. I want Osmanthus to be showcased, and here it doesn't happen. I don't know how I feel about why this actually exists in the Ormonde Jayne line, but like I said, pleasant fragrance. Definitely would not buy a bottle based on what it is. I can find something at a lot better value as well. That's really all I have to say. It was going to be a short review because sometimes these perfumes come along which are perfectly pleasant, and you know, it's easy enough to describe in a review, but there are certain things that probably people who haven't tried them need to know about. The quality is there, but I just can't find the value here in Osmanthus by Ormonde Jayne. I have really enjoyed the other Ormonde Jaynes that I've tried, but there's been, I guess, some complexity, lovely composition and blending going into those ones that make them a lot more interesting to me than this one here. So hopefully it's just an anomaly, and the rest of the line is more on the better quality and value side than this one. Thank you as always for watching, and I will hope to join you soon. Bye.